can I say it? When I kicked it, I felt.
You intentionally kicked his side view mirror, right?
Yes.
True or false?
This guy's courtroom strategy is to play confused, speak through an interpreter, and hope the judge taps out before he has to face the music. But the act starts to fall apart when he suddenly understands English and can speak it. He's also pulling the I have pink eye and don't feel good card to delay things again. But today, Judge McNally isn't handing out sympathy or postponements. This is obviously a stalling tactic dressed up as a language barrier and pink eye, and it's straight up misconduct.
Your name. Okay. I'm ready to set it for trial. Does he want a jury trial or does he want a bench trial?
Your Honor, it's my understanding that my client is now suffering from pink eye and he would like an adjournment.
Listen, I want you to tell him this. We try to provide fairness here. You don't get to bring interpreters into the courthouse every time you come here. I will also remind you that I was convinced by staff that you actually can speak English, but I'm doing everything I can to accommodate you with an interpreter. This is it. We've had too many court dates. This isn't a murder trial. You were here June 25th. You were here July 9th. You were here July 23rd. And now you're here August 6th. We are either setting this case for trial today or it's being resolved today. If you have such a bad condition of pink eye, you can go out in the parking lot and you can Zoom with your lawyer. I have no problem with that. If you called ahead, that's what I would have said, but I'm not going to keep adjourning this. These guys are charging a lot of money, and guess what? If there's a conviction, you're going to get to pay for it. So let's stop prolonging the case and either resolve it or go to trial, period. You got it? I asked him if he understands.
I don't feel well.
Go out in the car. Go out in the car. If then we can just set it for a jury trial or a bench trial, as the case may be. I'm not going to keep. Taxpayers are not going to pay for these people to come in here. What do we get? $160 an hour, I think we're paying these interpreters. We're not doing this. So does he want a jury or a bench? I don't want to hear any more of your excuses.
Your Honor, can we recall this matter so I can talk to the client? I didn't get out to talk.
He's always got an excuse, it seems like.
I know.
Well, you understood what I said, didn't you? You just shook your head. Hey, you just shook your head when I spoke English. You understand English. Don't play with me. I'm not a toy. Now go out and we're either setting this for bench, we're setting it for jury, the prosecutor's dismissing it, or there's going to be some other form of resolution today. Period. If there's restitution, there's no civil liability, really, right? I'm not gonna take a no contest plea. It's either going to have to be a guilty plea, and that's fine, attempt MDOP, but when there's a some certain, that's not gonna fly with the civil liability.
Well, part of the rationale, there are some concerns about his citizenship status and providing a record that could somehow undermine that status. So, liability concerns there.
I just can't. I don't want to treat people different. I think I'm treating them different. I don't.
Well, then let me talk to the prosecutor.
Well, why can't you just plead guilty? I don't understand.
Well,
You don't think immigration officials are going to look at it differently based on whether it's a guilty plea or a no contest plea, right?
we're concerned about him providing testimony about his behavior, how that could play out in another circumstance.
Your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Again, William here. I have to say,
So I really don't want to do these no contest pleas. I want to make sure that you guys have, gentlemen, I want to make sure I have your undivided attention here.
Sorry, Your Honor.
I don't really want to do no contest pleas when there's a some certain, like there's no other cause of action other than repayment of the damage. So when we say civil liability and there's an agreement as to the amount of restitution, it doesn't make a lot of sense. So I'm explaining to them that I would take a plea to attempt MDOP. I don't have a problem with that, but it's going to have to be a guilty plea.
Very well.
So does he want to proceed with that?
Can we recall, Your Honor? Just give me a moment.
Okay, all right. So now, as I understand it, there's going to be a plea of guilt to the charge of attempted malicious destruction of property,
Yeah, that's correct, Your Honor.
with the understanding that the malicious destruction of property will be dismissed and that there will be agreed upon restitution of $1265.50 to the victim of the case, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Do you understand that?
Sí, yeah.
Yes.
Do you agree to that?
Sí.
Yes.
Did the interpreter explain the advice of rights and cover all these with you?
Sí.
Did you read them and understand them? Did he read them to you and did you understand them?
He read it to me.
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will not be a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
To the charge, attempted malicious destruction of property, how do you plead?
Sir, you'll be pleading guilty today?
How do you plead to attempted malicious destruction of property?
Guilty.
Which, by the way, you understand the possible penalties, correct? Up to $250 in fines, 45 days jail, court costs or all of those. You understand that?
Could you repeat that, please?
The possible penalties, the maximums, these are the maximums, up to $250 in fines, 45 days jail, court costs or all those. Do you understand that?
Todo, o what is that?
So would that be all of those or just one?
Can be all. Those are the maximums.
When will that be defined?
At the sentencing.
In, what can I do to avoid jail? What can help avoid jail?
I didn't say I'm sending you to jail. I'm going to order a pre-sentence report. I don't know enough about you. I didn't say I'm sending you to jail. I just said that those are the maximums. I have to tell people what the maximums are. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. Knowing all that, you still wish to plead guilty.
Yes.
And you understand by pleading guilty, you're giving up all your rights.
Yes.
To the charge attempted malicious destruction of property, how do you plead? How do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
I thought it was attempted ambush.
Did I not say that? Did I misspeak? To the charge of attempted malicious destruction of property, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you at the Woodhaven Police Department on May 2nd of 25, located at 21869 West Road in Woodhaven?
Estaba en el departamento de policía de William en mayo, dirección de
No estaba consciente de que estaba, pero es la dirección.
I didn't know if that's where it was, but that seems like the right address.
Did you intentionally damage an individual's side view mirror
Nos hizo daño al espejo retrovisor del lado de
Ya estaba dañado, pero creo que yo lo terminé dañando más.
It was already damaged, but I think I did cause more damage to it.
How did you damage the side view mirror?
¿Cómo usted dañó el espejo retrovisor? With my foot.
You kicked it, correct?
Sí, me caí.
Yes, I fell.
Are you on probation or parole? You what?
What? It's just, can I say it? When I kicked it, I fell.
You intentionally kicked his side view mirror, right? True or false? Why are you suddenly speaking English?
Because I'm getting confused with him.
Anybody force you to plead guilty or promise anything to induce you to plead guilty? Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
And you understand as a result of this plea, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it could, there could be immigration consequences to this plea. Do you understand that? Or deportation consequences, I should say.
But
Could you repeat that, please?
Do you understand there could be consequences to this plea if you are not a legal, I don't know the status, I don't want to know your legal status, but you could potentially be deported. I'm not saying it's going to happen. You could potentially be deported as a result of this plea and conviction. Do you understand that?
Podría ser deportado o algún proceso migratorio debido a esa declaración y condenado. ¿Usted entiende eso?
You understand that, right?
¿Usted lo entiende, verdad?
sí, pero no es un crimen de modo.
De modo. Yes. Yes, but it's not a crime of moral turpitude.
All right, I'm not going to debate the law with you. I want to make sure you understand there could be consequences. Do you understand that?
¿Entiende eso?
Sí, yes.
Yes.
And you still wish to plead guilty?
Y quiere proseguir con la declaración culpable. Yes.
This is the United States of America. You do have choices. You just, for the record, stated in English, I have no other choice, even though you've been telling me for 4 court appearances you can't speak English. You speak English well. I don't know why you've been playing with us.
The problem is that
Just listen, I don't want to go into it. I just want you to know there could be potential consequences to your status. And as long as you're telling me yes, and I still want to plead guilty, I'm taking the plea. If not, we'll set it for trial.
okay, yeah, sí,
You still wish to plead guilty?
sí.
I'll accept the plea. I think I still want a PS, and I'm dismissing the, I'm dismissing the PSI. I'm sorry, dismissing the malicious destruction of property. I'm ordering a pre-sentence report. Tell probation we're sending them over. No contact with Carl Lucas. No contact with prosecution witnesses, no firearms, no weapons. And he did go over and get printed, right? Let me see here. Yes, he did. So we'll have a sentence date. Lisa, what can you do for me?
September 3rd at 8:30.
September 3rd at 8:30. Okay? So tell them they're coming over now. I wish you well. Thank you very much, Mr. Ward. Good luck, sir. Go down the hall, get your notice, go over to probation where you'll be interviewed. Thank you.